This is Team Genesis here with my team. We're doing a deck profile. We have not been on here in a while, but we are coming back to do another deck profile. Today is going to be on nightmareland. My one friend, basically my teammate, is actually decided to build this deck to try it out. You know, it's actually really good, stable. It lacks in soul charging power, but it does really good in power. And you know, in that we're gonna start off with the trigger. Well, the starter first. Basically, Spade Jack of Nightmareland. Basically his skill is actually pretty good. When you stride, you can call him out. He does have two abilities. You get the soul charge one by calling him to Vanguard. 4K, not too bad. His first is when you ride on him, you draw a card, choose a card from hand, and then you put it into the soul. Pretty good starter. There's a couple other ones I would choose, but he finds a good way of putting that. The amount crits because there's no other triggers at the moment to put. He does run, of course, D of Nightmareland. I will be having trouble with my pronunciations due just my speech. The reason why I put that in is because we do run the grade 2 for it. We do run dumb.
It's dumb.
Dumb. I don't know what I call it. Of Nightmareland. So, of course, you know, this is actually really good because if you do choose dumb and you put that in the soul, you get the draw card out there. But if you choose a unit, basically Nightmareland, it gains 1,000 for every card, every Nightmareland assault, which is really good power, especially with Queen. Just basically 4 of the Nightmareland heal triggers.
I live in Nightmareland.
Yeah, Nightmareland heal triggers. That really doesn't matter. We do run 4, but just couldn't find anything. So of course we couldn't find a 4th one, so we just used 3 of this and then 1 of that, just to make it the whole 8
rainbow.
The rainbow type of thing. Wait.
Oh, you don't like Joshua? God.
I had to make sure because the way I counted it didn't make sense. The second thing is going to be, of course, these are the gray ones. Put them. We start off with 4 of the mouse of Nightmareland. I just say mouse.
Yeah, it's a good skill.
It's got basically two skills. The first skill I'm not too sure at the moment. Basically, rest as unit, choose your vanguard, and it gets 1,000 for every Nightland card and it's all into the end turn. When it's put from the drop zone, its soul charges 1. Then during that turn, choose a unit with Nightmareland, and it gets 4,000. Yeah, really good skill. It's actually pretty good, especially you get the soul charge 1, plus also gets 4K if you choose a Nightmareland. It's really good. Basically that's just really good.
Very good.
Second, the reason why we're running Killer Dollmaster is beginning of the main phase, you get to put into the soul charge 2. Good at soul charging, good for early game, good for late game if you really need the 15 cards. The next one, the only reason why is because he was running 3 Devil's Child, but I took 2 of them, so I gave him Doreen, so he's running 4 Doreens. Basically for just more for late game, especially with Killer Dollmaster or even the Bunny Rabbit, gives it more power. What?
Bunny Rabbit.
Oh, mouse. I kept saying Bunny Rabbit. It looks like a Bunny Rabbit. But yeah, with the mouse, plus everything that you soul charge, you give it a lot of power, especially playing 4. Just 2 Dimension Creepers, it's fine for this deck. Don't push it. Don't make yourself deck out, because you might have a problem. You want to go for a kill as soon as you get a stride.
Right.
And the last one, of course, is Devil's Child, because like I said,
a good booster.
Good booster, especially if you have 6 or more. It gets 10K, especially if you're going to go the Gilded Rise type. Instead of attacking for 36, you attack for 36.
Push pressure.
Yeah, a lot of pressure. Next one will be the grade 2s. We're going to start off with 3 Flirtatious Succubus.
Flirtatious.
I said flirtatious, right? It doesn't matter. 3 of them. When he puts on van or rear, soul charge 1. Like I said, for
Very good.
early game, you know, it's not a nightmare land, but it's good for the thing. Next, will be, like I said, dumb. I actually like her effect better. Him? What the
Is it him?
fuck? I'm very bad at sometimes because Japanese stuff look kind of weird to me. To be honest with you, nobody
Japanese
get offended.
drawings.
Sorry,
Japanese
nobody
drawings,
don't
baby.
take offended to that. I'm just very difficult with that.
The drawings, basically.
Yeah. If D is in your soul, this gains 2k. Then when it attacks, it gets another 2k if for every dumb in the soul.
Right. And plus he has a grade 0.
That is true.
Plus with the starter's ability, with that's even more cunning. Guess what? If you would put it that way. Last one is basically the key card, especially with anything, which is
Double Vampire.
Double Vampire.
Double.
Oh, that's a good card.
Basically it's got 2 skills. I played in my own deck, my Blade Wings. The skill is actually that if there's 6 cards more than a soul, he gets 5k. Then if you can get to 15, your opponent cannot go over grade 0. Basically, it's a silent top.
A 14 hitter.
It's a 14k hitter, silent top.
Right, and he's a pressure too.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's a pressure really bad, especially if you hit crits.
Especially you want gills.
If you run gills and your opponent your opponent stops your gills, they get rid of all their grade 0s and everything. That can stop it. Because then if they use a perfect guard, okay. You just use a perfect guard on that. If you can put Doreen behind him or put anything that can give a booster.
It's a picture because my friend read dog.
No, I just missed something. Was it she? Wasn't he just? Yeah, okay. Sorry, technical difficulties. On that one, that was my stupidity. Okay, last one's, of course, are going to be the Great Threats. Every Nightmareland deck, of course, is going to run 4 Queen of the Nightmareland.
My favorite card, man. Hell yeah.
What's how you say it?
Queen of Nightmareland. Hartrude.
Okay. I love her skill. I have to read it because sometimes I'm not used to this deck at the moment. But counterblast 1, choose a rear guard, retire it when it attacks or is attacked. Because if you do, it gets 1,000 for every Nightmareland card in its name and the soul until the end. So this is a really power hitter. Because if you're attacking for, say, 21, or say even, basically 21 with Devil's Child, or even Doreen. Basically, you counterblast, you retire one of your rear guards, it gains another. It can gain up to, I don't know, basically another...
41.
Basically, it can go up to 41. It could be another guild for all I know.
Yeah, basically she's good offense and defense.
Just because if you have barely any cards in hand, you counterblast 1, your opponent's attacking for, say, for 13, and you're at 11. You have, say, 5 in the soul. Goes up to 18, that's 2 to pass right there. That's 1 to pass. Still, it's 1 to
Physically,
pass.
10, 15 the soul.
Yeah. Love her skill. Really good card. I recommend it if anybody's playing Nightmareland. Last one. Nobody would think of playing this, but I like its style. I like his style of playing this. Frosty Stampier.
Frosty Steeple.
Steeple. I call him Stampier.
Stampier?
I call him Stampier. It works.
Another Jack Frost, basically.
Basically another Jack Frost. Let's put it that way. Snipping at your nose. I'm not cutting that one out either. Really good skill. We got 2 skills. You got Darkness ability, of course. When it attacks, if the number of cards is 10 or more, gains 10,000. Then if it's got 15, your opponent can't go grade 1 higher. Basically a 21 hit KO and basically it kills. Second one is, of course, a Darkness ability as well, if you want to put it that way. Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1. And you look at the top 5, choose for a Darkness ability card. Really good card. It's most of the grade 3s I've seen, he's one of actually the best besides, of course, Queen. I haven't found any. I haven't seen anything that he would put in his deck, so he decided to go with Stampede.
Steeple.
Excuse me. Steeple.
It's kind of frosty.
Frosty, yes. Last one, of course, the strides. I play, of course, one of him. 6 or more. Naturally, yeah, 10 or more. 10k. If it's 15 or more, you choose 2 units and they get resist. Then it would be False Dark Wings. The other one.
Maybe Nighttime Gentleman Saint German.
Yes, yes. Love it's actually skill. Basically, if you have, of course, if you get to 6 or more, it gets a 5k when you soul charge 2. It's, of course, mandatory, so you have to soul charge it 2. I mean, that's what I did in my local tournament. Can't believe everything you hear, but next one is going to be 4 gills. The only reason he's running 4 gills is because he wants to push it. He wants to push pressure. Because if your opponent takes the fray the first one and you still got enough cards in the deck, go for the second one. Because sooner or later it's going to hit. Because they're going to either stack up on their triggers and mess themselves up and deck themselves out, or you're going to get enough pressure that it's going to pass through. Especially with, if you have the main grade 3, which is Queen, with Devil's Child, you could push over for 60k. Because it says you have to choose a unit that's Nightmareland. Choose the van. That gives 1,000 for every Nightmareland card in the soul. That's already 36. Devil Child is another 10. You could push it up to about 60k. Next one is just 1 Sea Breeze. Run Sea Breeze just because your opponent wants to Greylock on purpose. There's nothing else to really say about that. Next one, 1 Frederick. That's for when you get to 10, just want to push pressure. Basically the last ones would be 4 Kiss Kills.
Love that card.
He plays 4 because you just want to have early game. Soul Charge, if you attack hits, push pressures on your opponent. Because if it doesn't hit, okay, it's fine. You just don't get cards in the soul, you won't be able to draw. But if it hits, all power to you. And the last one is of course the new grade 4.
Actually, he's old.
Not really that old. He's not that old and not that new.
What's that came out anyway?
He came out in GBT 07. It's old, but not that old.
But it has a good effect to it, too.
Oh,
Good
it does.
effect, very good effect. I mean, it's just basically another Frederick, but his effects allows you to retire.
If it hits.
Of course, you're going to have more than 6 cards in the soul when you go for him. The effect is that when it attacks, soul charge 2. Then if it's 6 or more, you can retire one of your opponent's rear guards. If it's 10 or more, if it's actually 15 or more, it gains a K for every card in the soul. So if you could get up to 15, that's already 41k column. And basically, that is the deck profile. I hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe if you ever already did. Thank you for watching my video. See ya.